Marcus, kind of go over in your mind what happened in that third quarter, obviously with the 46 points as you guys went about it, and was it mostly just defensive problems for you guys?
Yeah, they scored 46 points in the third quarter. I mean, we didn't play the best that we could play. You know what I'm saying? They hit shots, and it happened. I mean, obviously if we knew the reason, we wouldn't have let it happen. But, you know what I'm saying, we're going to go back, watch the film, see what we did good, see what we need to fix, see what we need to do better, and move on.
Marcus, Joe talked a lot about you guys veering away from the game plan. What were some specific areas where you thought that might have happened tonight?
Just defensively, our physicality. We had a game plan to come in and be very physical. First half, we did a pretty good job. Second half, we didn't. And when you're playing against a team like Miami, when you don't come out and execute the game plan, they make you pay.
And how much of that came down to you guys needing to adjust to some things maybe they switched up at halftime?
I mean, the only thing we need to adjust to is picking up our physicality and playing some damn defense. That's the only thing they switched. They didn't change anything from the first half that they weren't doing. They just upped their physicality, and that was it. There's nothing tactical, X's and O's. It's just come out and, guard your yard. And they scored 46 in that third, and they got going, and, they made us pay, and it led into the fourth quarter.
At the other end, Marcus, you really had the offense moving the ball. I think you had 10 assists in the first half. You guys had 15 overall. You had won the second half. The team, I think, had 7. Was there anything beyond the physicality that they did to try to limit your guys' ball movement, or was that just a matter of them getting into you guys and you not being able to keep the kind of spacing you had in the first half?
No, we just got really antsy. Everybody wanted to make a play. Our spacing, we let our spacing control the game, and it worked against us tonight. We in the second half, first half we was getting to our spots, and we was getting the easy shots, the great shots. Second half we were all clustered up on each other, didn't really give each other any room to maneuver and work. So we just got to continue to make sure we do those little things that get into our space and giving our guys some space on the floor.
Joe, in that timeout with like 3.5 minutes left, he said that he tried to kind of reconfigure your guys' spacing so you could actually get some ball movement, and then Jimmy started turning you guys over. Jimmy was able to get to where he wanted to on offense. Why was it just so hard to seize control in those final moments when you were kind of knew what you wanted to do?
Well, when those guys get it going, anybody in this league, they start hitting tough shots. Because they started to feel really good, momentum. And the energy, and they had it. For us, we just can't allow that. On both ends, offensively and defensively, we allowed them to do what they wanted to do, get where they wanted to go. And really, for us, we just got to pick it up. Knowing that we were playing good in the first half, second half, we got to understand that, that teams are going to come out and up their pressure, especially when they're down.
Marcus, looking at the third quarter, obviously this team has some lapses. Is that, something with this team? Is it just basketball? Why do you feel that at times, team struggles with consistency?
We get tired of doing the little things sometimes. I think that showed exactly what we was talking about earlier, our spacing. We have a lot of great players, but when we're all on top of each other, nobody can be great. So, you got a good defensive team like Miami, they make you pay for that. So we gotta make sure we do those little things, and we can't get bored with those. And we gotta realize what has got us the lead or what was working for us.
Marcus, when they're going on that big third quarter run on you guys, were you at all looking like to the bench? Were you thinking a timeout was coming, or did you feel like the game needed to be stopped and kind of regroup a little bit, or do you feel good about where things were?
No, we Joe's real big on a lot of times not bailing us out on stuff when we're playing like shit. So, we got to look ourselves in the mirror. Joe could call a timeout, and then what? We come out and do the same thing. So, it's on us, Joe and his coaching staff, they put in a lot of work to come up with a game plan and put us in the right spots to succeed. But they're not out there playing. So, we got to come together and we got to start helping each other out, on both ends.
And you obviously talked about you said they had the energy tonight. You obviously come off 2 really emotional games, elimination games against a big rival. You come back with like a clean slate. You do have a margin for error again. Did you feel like maybe the urgency wasn't there, that you guys were kind of
I wouldn't say it wasn't there. I'd just say it wasn't there the whole game. It was there for 24 minutes, and we all know basketball is 48. So, we just got to continue to play a full game.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers. Built for America. Built Ford proud.